Please, this is
Doesn't he have,
a
like-
call to our audience. We do not know what Elmo looks like.
For
We
just
need
$5
help.
a day, you can help us.
Welcome to Crafts with the Dean. I'm Dean Stephen Tepper, and I'm here with Olivia Hernandez.
Hey everyone.
And we are going to reverse color, which takes this beautiful
Marbled watercolor printout.
and then find the pattern in it with Sharpies. Okay, so Olivia is a graduate student in the School of Arts, Media, and Engineering, and you were studying interdisciplinary.
Digital media and performance studies.
Okay, so first we have to unpack that. See, the Institute is filled with coded majors and degrees that people don't know what they mean because we're so innovative. So what is this? What does it mean?
This is actually a really special degree. It's an interdisciplinary cross-field degree that's offered by a few different schools. I believe the School of Music has this degree, the School of Theater has this degree, and the School of Dance has this degree. But it allows us creative practitioners to take half of our credit course hours in the School of AME. So we get exposed to coding, interactive techniques, technofluency, and then we get to bring that back into our creative crafts. So it's a lot of fun.
Technofluency. Okay, so you're, I know you have a background in visual art.
Yes.
And then what is your performance space? What?
My craft is really about performance art, using my body as a material, but obviously I'm aware that I'm a 21st century body living in this time and in this place, so I'm very interested in thinking about how can I involve the computer in my system design, so it's not just my body, but my body in concert with the computer and all the different kind of expressive outputs.
Okay, so technofluency, which I think means, but this is like a game where I'll pretend like I know something and then you can reveal that I don't know it. So technofluency is we live in a mediated world where we're constantly engaging with technology in every aspect of our lives.
Yes.
And so it's actually a sort of a language. How do you, what are the rules? How do you manipulate those technologies? How do you use them for good ends? How do you program, whatever program means, in whatever technologies, platforms you're using? So is that basically technofluency? Like we can't exist in the 21st century
That's
without?
actually a really beautiful, like, global definition of technofluency. The only thing that I would add to that is a very local level. I think what technofluency means at a very basic practice level is when you're exposed to a brand new piece of technology, the barrier of fear is reduced for you.
Okay.
So you just have a familiarity, like maybe a shortcut is this, or maybe I access a menu this way. So you just understand and are able to practice your own problem solving when it comes to a brand new interface. And I think that frankly is like one of the hardest things to start whenever you encounter a brand new program. It just looks and feels really scary. And so being able to be exposed to a multitude of different platforms and understand like what's the common design language that's happening here, and how can I kind of use my common sense. I think that's a really good way of putting technofluency. It's like it's a different form of common sense that really only emerges from the tools and materials that we have in this time and in this place.
We sort of talk about ASU as trying to prepare people to be master learners, which means it's not that you leave here with your pockets full of knowledge.
Yeah, perfect mastery.
You know how to solve problems.
Exactly.
You're going to confront a lot of things. So
exactly.
In a world where technology changes all the time, if you confront technology feeling less than confident, then you're sort of stuck.
You're stuck, definitely.
Technology and bodies. I mean, is this science fiction? Cyborgs? Will our brains have computer chips? Like, what's real? What's not real?
I read a really good book here at ASU that was recommended by a faculty member.
You should never read books recommended by faculty.
That's on tape. But it was my first year, and it's called Natural Born Cyborgs by Andy Clark. And the whole introduction is about setting up this argument that even what we're doing right now, the fact that you and I are holding this pen to this piece of paper and using the technology of the written tool to express and extend this that was in your mind, or this kind of curiosity, and you pushed it out of your body. Now we have a record of it. Like, isn't this connecting to technology in a way? And if you can broaden the definition of what a cyborg is to that kind of like that limit, then we've kind of always been in concert with technology.
So in that case, technology is a tool?
Technology is a tool.
So what is something that you have noticed as of late that was just a product of observation?
I think the thing that's most pressing is this notion of children and screen time and mediated entertainment as a way of passing time. And the thing that I've noticed is how proficient young children are at navigating tablets and screens and understanding how to move through the digital sphere and to move through information, or to move through whatever it is that's on the device to the thing that they're wanting to watch and be consumed by. And so in my thesis project, in my applied project that I'm working on this year, I'm trying to create an immersive, interactive show for very young children that actually takes place in a fully soundscape dome with 360 projection, to really show them a way that you can be in concert with advanced technology and do this at the same time. It's not, the whole world does not have to fit in the palm of your hand, nor should it. That's such a privileged place of positioning yourself, as saying that I literally have the world in my hand. And I am not within it. I am outside of reach of it. I can access it whenever I want, and I don't really have any or bear any responsibility to being embedded in this world with others. And so I think that with technology of today, we can do better than that. And I want to. Yeah, no.
Your project with children reminds me of a story. I some research with Sesame Street when they were first.
No way.
Developing the program, just about like where do young people pay attention, and they were interested in the Muppets and the people and the people in the Muppets, and every time they showed only people with no Muppets, kids would look distracted. People were not interested. The little kids, people are not that interested. The Muppets held their attention pretty well, but they'd still occasionally look up and get distracted. But when you put people and Muppets in the same picture, they are completely spellbound.
That is
so that's how the idea of Sesame Street. So if you had to draw Elmo, Elmo's like the main, the red one. Okay. So you try to remember your idea of what Elmo looks like.
Okay, are we done?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the great reveal.
Okay, ready?
What does your Elmo look like?
Not a resemblance at all.
So I think, doesn't Elmo's like eyes, I think this is more Elmo. Isn't that more Elmo? No. Well, Olivia, it's been great. I feel like we could go on for a lot longer. We're going to show our, yours is, I think you actually paid attention to the patterns.
Yeah.
I basically just ignored the patterns. So there
Pretty
you
good.
go.
And for $5, you could own one of these.
The Crafts with the Dean. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks,
That was so fun.
Crafts.